He is a maiden, but at least she's only 0 for 2, which is a big class back here. This against maiden 30 pointers from Alice Park. Still going a mile. I think that's a good side. Allowing against that too.
Slightly reason things are positive. If I think we're ready to put class track is significant enough, at least we can say this one is somewhat consistent. And as we start, so I think that goes a long way at this time.
And there's a 6 Dynamos Cole with stretch of 7. This is the last horse we're making. Post Parade, the barn 0 for 12. This horse never better than 6, making 10.5. So at least last out was the best effort this horse has had. I'm not sure there's anything more to be excited about, maybe other than possible underneath play. So Maidens in for $7,500 premium tag. We've gone through a lot of these have a lot of improvement they need to do. They're 2 minutes away. Someone's going to pick up that win. Do that. You can Mike Parks to go 4 minutes to go for a race from the 5 minutes to start. Delay pick 5. And Spirit. That's in the race 6. The 7 for all event for Maiden to the $10,000 premium tag. Race 7, that's an interesting 2 of those with Maiden special weight level. Of course, on the inside, 4 horse, 5 horse, 6 off horse, and 4. So, in a field of 7, he jumps out. News race 8, another 7 furlongs, 10,000 and race 9, 6 furlongs, 47. So this is the last route race we see at Parks. Taking a good look on screen at 3 here. This will be first time Jamie next. This would be an improvement angle. This is put on the board 5 to 2 1 and the 5 to 1.
And the fact that this thing is out a long way up, I think it's you guys want Chivas? One key from the last one. There's 40 players. With 76 behind, there's only a field of 4. Combining those, right? So it wasn't that dominating, powerful score. You go from one high percentage barn to another one, now another one. Yeah, there's question marks on which one should be. I look at the one right there. Keep it. Break and go.
100% agree. It's going to be traffic corner here. Don't mind the price, but I know this is going to be a shorter one here. Stuck to the one more in line. It's first time Michael Pino, which is a 30% win rate. And yet Michael Sanchez aboard the top jockey is the circuit. He's 36% riding for the Peanut Barn. And not only do I like the one that you mentioned in the Coast Connections, the fact that Jamie Ness has a first time in his barn here, but Sanchez rode twice last summer. And Sanchez is jockeyed and said, no, we're not touching that horse in this spot. I think it's a good spot. Now, that does mean you're actually getting a rare price on being the most third choice if I do in the group. So if you are someone who just likes to bet the Ness horse, especially first time in his barn, it's 25% win rate, you got yourself a chance to catch a price here on the horse. So we know the one is likely to go. We're hoping for that based on the betting. Who goes with the one? Is there anyone that makes us a pressure case with?
No, that's why I think the one should win this race. I couldn't really tell you who might be committed to go. By the way, to touch base on that, Sanchez. I don't know if this applies. I never said it. But when you see a winner, you see it happen at big holes in the power car that they got the power, or they got a second row. You got to ride the whole car. Now I looked at the car, and Sanchez is riding a lot of horses for peanuts. There's 1% shot on the race that was 74. That could be a lot. I didn't pick one. But sometimes you read in between the leaves, you know, and you're like, why is the rider not riding for the loser mark? They're not committed to running for a lot of horses for that barn. That might be the case. We'll see if it plays out. But pay attention on big races, Keeneland, Del Mar, Dorson. When a rider is not riding for the loser barn, they're riding for another barn, and they're riding pretty much the entire barn that day, Yeah, because they committed to one big course, but if you can look at that, you got to win those.
This is the kind of great insight. You can't get anywhere else. If you listen to Jose Contreras, he's been around the block a few times. He knows what's happening there because he's a man always there outside of the track of Los Alamitos and other places. So getting to know those little intricacies for the barn, that's great. By the way, 37% win rate for Camilo Sanchez in his first time. All right, headed into line for the fifth. Best of luck if you're playing the Philly Big Fire or any of the other wagers we offer through the Fanduel Racing account. We'll set it up to Jessica Parker.
And racing. Good start for Rivalry. Jessica Hayward, but he is quick out of the gate, going to the lead. Ryan Hicks is in second. Southie Fishline settles into third. Then it's Nemo, Exclusive Dancer, and Modern Era at the back. They continue to first turn, and he's a little tough to handle on the lead, and he has a clear margin over Hyo's in that second spot. Then Nemo, followed by Southie Fishline, Exclusive Dancer, Modern Era, well at the back. The field pretty fast chasing Rivalry as they go through the first turn, 23 and Rivalry has settled just a little bit on the lead. Actually, though, he's still tossing his head. He is keen on the front end, and Michael Sanchez has him under control as they continue on down the dash stretch. Big pushes so far with Kaya. He's in second, and it's Nemo, followed by Exclusive Dancer. He moves into the fourth spot. Zombie Fishline, Modern Era will have his work cut out for him. Loose on the lead now. He begins to relax with a big clear margin, 47 flat for the half, and Rivalry shows him the way into the far turn. Nemo, who's chasing in second. Exclusive Dancer moves up into third. Kaya's dropping back. He's in third, losing momentum. Zombie Fishline, one shot, Modern Era still with the back, and Rivalry is trying to follow his own way. Michael Sanchez has been sitting chilly as he continues through the far turn. Rivalry just pushing along, finding himself on the lead with a quarter mile to go. Exclusive Dancer and Nemo, they're both trying to close the gap, and Rivalry has built up a pretty good cushion as he hits the top of the stretch. That lead is pushing, however, Exclusive Dancer trying to make things interesting to the outside. Nemo's plugging away in third. It is Rivalry trying to keep them at bay. Sanchez asking for a bit more. Rivalry has that.
It's going. Yeah, it feel like a damn Monday, but it's Tuesday. Yeah, I figure might as well do your rotor shit. Fuck, have you come back in 2 weeks and this and that, or been like, it's still squid, but fuck it. Let's put new, then we ain't got to worry about it.
I can't put it on there on the write-ups that makes the streak lead early.
That's all right. I'm that one-stop shop shit. If I could do it in my little 10 hours, fuck it, let's do it. And the porch is here, let's do it.
Right here, look at the lick back here by Thompson's like, all right, I got some cushion, but I need to ask because he's getting closer for comfort, closer than I want for comfort. It was gradually, the fight was gradually.
Aha. Aha, aha, aha.
Second, I'm thinking outside, time was cold. Along the inside, trying to go, and about 2 lengths back to Classic Carabisu, and Yangi has about 10 lengths to make up. That's it, midway around the far turn. And it's Wreck-It Ruby who's going to show the way. That's the protocol. Wreck-It guys lead by about 3 lengths. Then it's Yangi along the outside. That's running gold as they reach the top of the stretch. Wreck-It Ruby is up on the top. Record Booty has the lead by about 5 or 6 lengths, so they pass the final furlong. On the outside, Run and Go is making a move along the inside. That's Classic Carabisou, but it's past side to 16 points. On Record Booty is well clear. Record Booty is going to win it by about 3 minutes. The line. Run and Gold was second.
2-3-5-1. That's what happens when you get out in the minute and put a jockey on to finish the race. There you go. The winner at even money off the race before. Commercial Minneapolis we look for race number 2. A early pick 4 sequence here. The first Mata Latte. Latte through 37. A lot to run. I'm going to be able to get them out for Taylor Shahar. 3 is going to be worth that. Yeah, 24. Was a beating taken last night, but finished second on the field of 7. He was green to 4, 9 to 2 on the board. I was still back last time. I did close ground late there, but I could only finish it. The 5 Capillary dropped back down this level last time. He had a career best by of 35, but didn't finish. He'll be 4th. The 6th is going to be a big price here. 24-1. Last drop. Maybe this could be a sneaky winner.
Natalie Brown, 7. Big man in the Puma.
Look over the record and now because we look for the first one. That was first from a few moments ago. This is added to the starting gate here. We get red cleans for the years. I'm just looking for $1,000 tag. Let's focus on the 3 Focaccia, who was your even money favorite. Had the lead by a length and a half in the stretch, and it actually popped it up, finishing second as the 2-1 favorite. Was 4 lengths clear of third. Horse was the 4 horse who's back in here today. But what changes number 3 to the most of them?
They probably won't. They don't have to go play. I think they have to go like this. But you know who might make a goal even if they don't want to go? Is the 2. The 2 might make their way go past the other last. I don't know if they're going to commit because when we got the main win, I think that's why they wanted to go fast to lead no matter what. They didn't get the result, so I don't know if they're going to try to ease out the back horse fast. But given that there's some people who say they want to commit, I won't do it. Same chance to grab the leading with the win. I think the girls going to have an opportunity to just commit, see what the other speed horses do, and work out a stretch whether you stall they back a little bit farther. I think the post is going to make the difference. That's why I went towards 7 because if 2 or 3 horses want to commit and go faster than they need to go, then I think Gavin and Dylan Reese Perez might be in a good spot.
Yes, it is happening for me. Something that was an angle that beat me time and time again. Yesterday on Labor Day was a horse breaking the main in for claiming tag and facing winners for the first time for a claiming tag. It beat me 3 or 4 times. I know 3 times for sure, and it was getting annoying because I was like, this is usually an angle not against. And it kind of thought about maybe I shouldn't be so hard on that if it's a race 5. Man, I think this horse just really woke up, set to the front, and it was on the rail, but now it's just, you got the outside draw, so if the 2 guns it again, you can sit off of it a little bit. But to finish a 5.5 furlong race by a wide, he's clearly not being asked for the absolute best. To do it sub 105 for this level, for that level, and in that case, this level as well, that's faster than anyone else in this field has done in a 5.5 furlong race. So to do that against the maiden claimers, whatever. Now you're facing winners, and because of this being the first time versus winners, you're getting this race.
Yeah, I think the internal collapse is kind of low. So I think they just found the level where she's going to be competitive against the rest of us. Look what she began her career. Made a special way to go left. Added the blinkers on, came back, better speed, but still won. Boom, better effort. You might be getting better. Let's try to fucking do that. We're not that kind of level. Let's just made it boom, quick. I think they figured out what she is. This is a good spot. And we're going to quickly here for the second to Indianapolis, -5.5. Fast and firm conditions for the track today. Hopefully it holds out. I've been on plenty of times recently where it'll be fast and firm to start, and then we have a director change at the top of the hour, and then suddenly the weather just completely flips out there. So hopefully everything stays nice. It looks like the weather's good
before the start of the early pick 4 reminder that race 7 today at Horseshoe Indianapolis is our FanDuel Racing race of the day. You got plenty of time to get your handicapping done. Still a few hours away from post time for race 7. But Octane had a horse to win if you finish the second or third. $5 back gets there early. Minutes later, into the FanDuel Racing. Just waiting on the sun and on the top pick here. There's one that will be set.
Trails the Phillies sprint, the open quarter, 22.39 seconds. Around the far turn, Quincy just needs Cal Colby. There's Michael on the outside, coming toward the quarter pole.
What's up, Bob? Same old shit. Hell yeah. It's hot in a motherfucker out here. Yeah. Okay. Tempo.
Good gear team, Cal Colby, 5 minutes drop back.
Yesterday. First off, the maiden score back into the circle for the second straight race.
And it's all about finding the level that you fit, and also the post played such a key role.
Yes, it is.
Right?